What's going on, y'all? So, for a great amount of you, right, your spiritual calendars are about to change, and you don't know this yet. And you wouldn't know this unless I was about to tell you this, so don't tell me I told you this. A lot of your spiritual calendars are about to change. Say, for instance, right, if you normally wash clothes on a Sunday, you're going to start washing clothes on Saturday. Say, for instance, if you meet Paul every Thursday at 2, you're going to, out of nowhere, call Paul and say, I know for the last 15 years we've been meeting on Thursday at 2, but I want to know if we can change this, if I can meet you Wednesday at 1. This is what's going on up here in the spiritual realm. Your calendar is changing here. Your slots, your 30 days, things are moving and they're shifting fast. That's the only reason why I'm on here, because I want you to get prepared for this, because it hasn't came down to the ground yet, but it's about to. The closest analogy that I can get to this is kind of like, how you spring clean and you get things out the way. There's something that you're making room for, but you don't even know that you're making room for because it hasn't hit the ground yet. But it will. Someone else is calling unexpectedly. Someone is calling randomly. I don't know who's calling. I don't know if you're somebody's calling and it's some journaling that needs to go on, if it's some tracking time that needs to go on, if it's some recording that needs to go on. I don't know what this is. I don't know if love's calling, but something or someone is calling, and you're going to answer. You see what I'm saying? You're going to answer the call. And a few of you, randomly, unexpectedly, will be putting in your 2 weeks notice. People are going to be running up to you saying they need this and they need that done. And you're going to tell them, well, you got to talk to such and such because I'm no longer leading that department. But I thought you were so-and-so. I thought I was so-and-so too. I thought I didn't know anything was changing. You see what I'm saying? Like, something is about to change for someone to the point where out of nowhere, you might go in and put in your 2 weeks notice. It's a shock to them. Hell, it's a shock to you. You didn't even know that you were about to put in a 2 weeks notice. There's something about someone waking up here. I'm in the back of my occipital bone because this stuff is starting from the bottom and it's traveling to the front to my eye. There's something about you recognizing something, like you have the skills, like the skills you have, you could be an accountant. The skills you have, you could be a banker or something like that. Like, someone needs you somewhere else, and there's a lot of yearning going on. Someone is yearning for your services because your services weren't appreciated where you were. But when you go to put this 2 weeks notice in, and you go to shock the town, and you go to shock the neighbors, and you go to shock yourself, I don't know, just get ready, because you're going to start cleaning things out, and you didn't even know that you were going to be cleaning anything out. You didn't even know that your title was about to change. You weren't looking for your title to change. You were comfortable in the spot that you were in. You wasn't looking for nothing, nor did you send out. I'm not even picking up anything where you sent any vibes out to anybody that you were looking for anything. You didn't even call out to the universe. You didn't even call out to God for this. But somewhere somebody was on their knees yearning and calling out and praying out for you. And you happen to be the one that they need. Wow.